All right. Okay. What is your name?
Ada Swartley.
Okay. Where are you from?
Portland, Oregon.
Oh, cool. Why did you come to Glacier?
My parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents worked in the park. They worked at,
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
You're
it's very
like
cool. Yeah.
generational.
So, my great-grandma worked at Lake McDonald for over 30 years, and then my grandparents worked at St. Mary's, and so did my dad. So then they've been pushing me to do it for a couple years, and then I figured this was the right time in between like school and stuff. And I was so nervous, and I really didn't want to do it, but I'm very happy I did.
Okay.
Yeah, and I tried to get like a friend to come because I was like, I should go with a friend, but I'm very happy I came by myself.
Oh, great. So you're in college in between semesters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be a junior this coming year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I guess this is your first season.
Yes.
So would you do it again?
I think I would. I used to work at a summer camp, and I was just talking about this with someone, and like I loved going there as a camper and stuff, and then I worked there for 1 year, and like that was really cool, and it was cool to just do 1 year and like look back on that memory. So I feel like part of me wants to definitely come back, but then the other part of me is like, just keep it special for 1 year, you know, and like you get to look back on like, oh, the fun summer you had in Glacier. So I would love to come back, but I feel like next year I'm not going to be able to, so it'd have to be 2 years after. So we'll just have to wait and see, but I feel like if I would definitely come back here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So not try a different park then. Okay.
I mean, it would be cool to try a different park, but I love it here so much, so.
So tell me a story about your time here.
A story from my time here?
Yeah, something good, funny. And that was Rocco. Thank you, Rocco.
Perfect. Thanks for watching my video. A story from my time here. Okay, I guess I can tell one from yesterday. So yesterday, I hiked Highline with Jess, Laylan, Kylie, and Bailey, and it was so fun. And we got back, and we had planned to go to Lake McDonald to go swimming, and then Jess was like, I want to show you guys this really cool spot by Lake McDonald. It's this river, I don't know what it's called, and there's this bridge you can jump off of, and so have you guys been?
We saw it when we whitewatered
rafts. Okay,
yeah.
So we saw all the rafters going by, and they like slapped their paddle on under the bridge, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, they didn't do that for ours, but that's cool.
Well, yeah, so we went, and I was so scared, but Jess was like, you need to jump off the bridge, and we did, and I did twice, and I'm so happy I did it, because
cool.
I always know that if I don't do it, then I'm going to regret not doing it, and I was so scared, but it was so fun, and I'm very glad that I did, so I totally want to go back.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, it was
yeah, because that was a high jump.
It was scary. Yeah, it was so scary.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, we had to climb like over the railing, and I was like, oh my god, I can't do it.
But you did it.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome, girl.
It was great.
All right, so what would you advise people about coming here? Like,
I would say to just do it and to come by yourself if you're going, like if you want to go with a friend, and if you're like, I'm either going with my friend or I'm not going at all, just do it by yourself, because there's so many fun people here, and it's a difficult adjustment, I would say. Like, I'm from Portland, so I'm in like the middle of the city, and this is so isolated, but I feel like it's such a different experience that not a lot of people get to have. So I would just say, like, if you're even considering it, like, you just have to do it. And like, it's definitely scary, but it's so fun and it's so cool, and you get to be like, go back home and be like, I did this, and everyone else like stayed at home, and I'm so much better. So
that's right. You're right. What has been your like biggest surprise?
Biggest surprise? I would just say, oh gosh, I don't know. Okay, I need a sec to think. My biggest surprise, I don't know, just how, like, I don't know if this is going to make sense, but everyone here is so different from one another, like, as individuals, but at the same time, like, shares very common interests. So, like,
I've noticed that.
Yeah,
it's
so,
like people are different, but yet there's this, like, common theme.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, when I came here, like, I don't think a single person is from the same state. I could be totally wrong, but it feels like everyone's from a different state. Okay. Here's one example. That doesn't count. But it's really cool because I like go to school in my same state, and everyone's from Oregon, California, Washington, West Coast. So it's really cool to meet people from every different state, but at the same time, like, you like everybody has very common interests and they're all like so similar in a way, but then again, everyone's so different. So I think that's one thing that has really interested me, because like most of the friends I have back home, they're all from like very similar places. So we're all like very like, we've had the same like childhood, we've gone to the same places growing up, like traveled to the same places, and then here, like, it's really cool to meet people like who I'm like, I've never been to like this place, and I don't know.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah, it's really
that is
crazy to me.
cool.
Like, it's hard to wrap my head around, honestly.
I do. I love that. So what has been your biggest challenge? I know you said, like, about coming here by yourself, so that was a challenge.
Yeah.
Do you have, like, another one that would be?
I would say my biggest challenge, well, I came a lot later in the season than everyone else. I came because of my school. I was still doing finals. Like, they were like, your start date is June 6th, and I was like, my finals aren't for 2 weeks after that. Like, I really can't. So I came, like, I think almost a month after most people had been here. So at first, it was, like, it felt like everybody, like, all knew each other, but it literally only took a couple days. And, like, I'm very appreciative for the roommates that I have, because they were very nice at, like, introducing me to everyone and making me feel super welcome. And now I feel like I've been here forever, and, like, I love everyone. They're all so fun. But yeah, I was definitely so nervous going in. I was like, everyone's gonna know each other, like, because you've all been here, like, for a lot longer. But it wasn't, like, it only took a couple days before, like, I mean, the first day here, like, Mazzy and Katie were like, oh, you need to come, like, to the lake with us. So then I got to meet a bunch of people. So yeah.
That's cool. Would you change anything?
No, I am glad that I decided to come here by myself, like I said, and also, like, even though it would have been nice to be here for longer, I'm glad I came, like, when I came, and I'm leaving when I'm leaving, because I'm leaving September 8th, which is a lot later than a lot of people, but I think I'm going to be glad to be here until that time, because then I'll start school like a week or two after, so it'll be nice to be home for a couple days and then just go back to school. But no, I don't think I'd change anything. I wish that my friends could have come visited me, because I think I really want to show people from home, like, my favorite places, like the cool places to go, the cool places to eat, and like go out and stuff. So I do wish that they were able to come, but it's such a far drive that it's hard to like make it out here, and my family's coming, so like that'll be nice.
That'll be cool.
But yeah, it would have been nice to like, but I get to still like show some people around, so that'll be nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what special relationships maybe that you've formed here?
I feel like I got really close to my roommates, because we're all like
And who's your roommates?
So Bailey, Mazzy, and Katie,
Okay.
and they were like the first like 3 people that I met here, and they, like I said, were very welcoming to me, and we all live, so it's 4 of us in one room, which is a lot of people. So I feel like I got to know them very well. Someone is always in the room at any given time. So I feel like there's always a friendly face to come home to, like, after a long day at work, or like being out in the sun and stuff. Like, it's always nice to come back and like gossip, hear how their days were, and like, I don't know, it's nice, like, whenever someone's doing something, like, you can just kind of tag along and stuff. So I feel like I got very close to them. And then all the people that I work with too, like, I've gotten to know them super well, all the waitresses, and they're so fun. And I love that we have like a little girls group. It's just like I think it's just 10 of us, and it's fun. We get to work, like, any day I get to work with someone different, and it's like, I mean, we share the same experiences, like, with the same like funny stories of like weird customers or like whatever's been happening. Right. So I think that's really fun, and I'm gonna miss everyone a lot, and I feel like I always get close to like my coworkers and stuff a lot of the times.
That's cool. What's been your favorite hike?
Oh gosh, that is so hard.
We can have more than one.
Okay.
Jana had more than one.
You had 2? Okay. I think I also have two, and I think that it would be Cracker Lake. That was the first like hard hike or like long hike that I did, and I've done it twice now, and I definitely want to do it a third time. That was so fun. Yeah, I swam at the lake. It was freezing cold, but it was so beautiful, and it was really cool because you hike the whole way, and then you don't see it until like the very last few minutes, and so it's like a treat at the end. Like you get to see the lake and you can swim and stuff, and I definitely want to backpack there. And then just yesterday I did Highline, which I did before. I came here when I was like 12 or 13, and that was like one of the only hikes I did, and so it was really cool to go on it and be like, oh, I remember doing this like so long ago. And we did it. We woke up super early and went at like 6 a.m. So it was like there wasn't a lot of people because that's one of the more popular trails. So it was not super crowded at all. Like we were one of the only people there, and it wasn't hot either because yesterday was so hot. So it was so fun, and we got to end at the chalet, and like we packed snacks and stuff. And those were my two favorites so far.
Cool.
Yeah.
So last question.
Oh my gosh.
I know. How has this experience changed you?
I feel like I am always someone who's like go, go, go. Like I have to plan out every part of my day, and like just being in school and like for the past couple of years in high school, I've been so busy, and like I have to do this at like a certain time. So I feel like this has been a really nice, like well-deserved break that I really needed, and I feel like I have not had a like break in like a really long time, and so it's been so nice to be here and be like, I just get to do whatever I want, like just go to work and like hike, and I don't get to do that at home ever. And I feel like I'm always, like I said, like so busy and like doing stuff with friends or family or whatever.
So do you think you're gonna take this back with you and be
that's what
a little more relaxed, a little bit more?
That's what I'm wondering, because I feel like I would love to, but I'm also like, will that really happen? So we'll see. I feel like either way I'll be like, oh, I can look back and be like, this was such a nice like break, and I'm happy to be home and doing like other fun stuff, or I'm gonna like take that with me and try to be more like take time for myself and stuff, which I don't really ever get.
Maybe more in the moment.
More in the moment, yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
So we will see, but I feel like either way, like I'll definitely get a look back and be like, you know, like it's such a cool, I don't know, it's just such a cool thing to be able to do. So either way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Oh
much.
my gosh, is that it?
That's it.